Welcome everyone! We are still at this in the tutorial. There is that much text.
The tutorial is the most important part of the game.
There's a lot of plot to this game about plot.
There is an excessive quantity of plot. Really, you thought being magically teleported...
I hope I'm not, harping on at this, but there's not much diversity in the body sizes here, so I'm still not sure why they had Ryobi be transformed state for these cutscenes.
I like how they were talking about their own game, like, it's pretty straightforward, but when you actually get involved in the strategy, it's pretty deep.
Why must the game be played in swimsuits?
Yeah.
This is just the director stepping in at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, this wasn't even part of the script. This is just the director. The thing is, the guy's... Yeah, he's supposed to be a lot more... Yeah. Yeah, those two...
He's clearly a paedophile.
Yeah, those two are, I'm almost certain, are a couple.
Okay.
Like, they always have the scenes together and... Their friendship suggests way more than that. And that was even just in the first game.
Yep, there you go. It's being live streamed on YouTube. There you go.
Oh, Shinobi exclusive. Thank you. That was the biggest plot hole, clearly. That was what needed explaining.
How do you make the internet Shinobi exclusive? That's the real question.
I guess we should have changed up the other characters. Could we have accessed the other characters then?
No, not yet. I think it's because we haven't started their campaigns.
Ah,
whereas...
But we swapped to playing as Usuka for a second.
Yeah, because it's the tutorial. The first campaign of those 5 characters that we could change.
Ah, okay.
I assume we have to do something to be able to change the others.
Okay.
I like how she's wearing a different swimsuit outfit to what she was actually wearing in the opening cutscene. Probably because they realised putting a belt on her chest might not have been the best idea. Card gauge. Strategy. Clearly this game is in-depth.
Oh, no, still tutorial.
Yeah.
So, because it's the most natural progression of things...
Oh, this is... Yeah.
For those of you who are watching, who have naturally followed on from our Star Fox Zero finale... Also, please feel free to get out your magnifying glasses to see what they're saying. Wait, you were supposed to charge up a super or something.
No, she was shooting me to put me into wet mode.
Oh,
power me up.
Wouldn't that hurt you?
No.
So allies don't hurt, okay. So there's no friendly fire fear then?
Yeah, judging by the fact she shot me in the face.
Well, I think you're supposed to win the match. Oh, that was it. Oh, so
it's a tutorial.
Now we've got
because I was in power mode from being wet.
Okay.
Because my female friend shot water. Basically, that's the plot. It gives you a little like slow pan of. It usually does more people.
Yeah, let's say this feels a little bit lonely.
But yeah, carry on with what you were saying. It's not
well,
like
we're gonna get stuck to more story.
This plot is not that important. Yes. Yes. The world of Shinobis, though.
That's not a good way to, hide your body.
That's a bit weird. Also,
yeah.
I don't think they have... You don't have wrinkles.
Yeah, you have none.
You're not even in your 30s, woman. You're not old, despite what Japan seems to think. And you're also Asian. Have you seen those people? They don't age.
Yeah.
When you get to 70, you'll suddenly wake up as like a shriveled old person, but that's it.
No, during the church job me and Dad were doing in Oxford, there was an Asian person who lived nearby.
Yeah.
She was like, apparently 80s. She looks like she was in her 30s.
Sounds about right.
She gave a guy a car. Because she could just do that.
Just gave them a car.
Well, it was her. She'd been working for. It was her father's car when he was alive, and still working, sort of thing. But one of the guys on one of the building sites was like, he was really interested in fixing it up, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because it was starting to break down, sort of thing. Because it was a really old car. Given the other maidens are all underage, I don't think it's a problem her not being the youngest maiden.
Yeah. It's Japan. She's in her 20s, that's too old.
I mean, I will say, I would never assume most of these characters are not.
Well, yeah. Yeah, she's 27.
That's like 2 years older than me. That's not old.
Rival team.
What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying.
People giving cars away.
Oh yeah. The person said, "Oh, I'm really interested in fixing up sort of thing." She was like, "Oh, if you go take good care of it, you can have it."
All right.
Because she could just give it away like that. But yeah. The thing I wanted to talk about is the thing that was in the that I tried talking about at the end of Star Fox Zero during our finale, because I never actually got to finish off talking about
Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Hold on, this is clearly the most important part of the game.
What does this serve? What?
It's a finisher, so they can't be revived. Clearly, this is what the game was made for.
And that's the end of it again already!
Yep. Don't worry, the plot isn't that important.
Dogs! I guess I'll sit here with the plot going through, trying to process everything. You see, I'm getting a game of a similar vein, I guess, in the form of Galgun 2. Actually, this Friday, This week I'm getting it. And yeah, I don't think it's going to match up quite to this. I mean, heck, I think there's more of a reason for it to have edgy elements, given it's more focused on the element of romance. And, involves Cupid's arrows and such. And there's a reason for the eroticism in Galgun 2, in the, demons and all that. This just seems like a very loose reasons for an excuse.
This is the pinnacle of gaming.
Yeah, those two have a rivalry. And she's just,
being
machistic.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Jessie playing the game that had her.
Yeah, Ryobi. It was her and Ryobi at the start of the game.
Yeah.
As they were going through the woods, sort of thing.
And it's got something to do with their dead mother or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
What?
It's one of the poses. Remember in the diorama we had all those questionable poses. Yes!
That would be nice!
Please, let me shoot. No, please don't. I just want to. No, we don't. The man's a pervert and isn't interested in you because you're at the ripe old age of 27. I don't. Look, clearly you all have problems. Yeah, the man's...
Look, dude, you have a good path to sell down,
and yet
someone
you choose to go to prison. Woman, you have problems. You can get someone better than him, please.
Yeah, like it's not an issue. There are many people out there who would be more than happy to take part in your company.
Although it is Japan, so apparently anything above the age of 20 is too old. They There is no point in PBS. It's an excuse to have a bunch of underage girls. See the
Grabby hands! Okay! Uncle Grippy's in this game too. He's each and every one of you.
But I think this is the last tutorial because it's defeat the training enemies.
Okay. Star Fox Zero. The thing I was talking about at the very end was about my trip to Maplin and the funny little story about that. The thing is, it was after the dentist trip and we stopped off for some food. Mum, Nan and Grandad went to get some food at Greg's. I went to KFC where they did not have sweet corn. And they still do not have sweet corn. But in any case, we saw there was a Maplin nearby. And because Maplin is closing down, I really wanted to check it out. Because Maplin is where we used to go through all our computer stuff. It's always been the most convenient place and they're generally pretty good. Obviously, going to Maplin, store's a little bit understaffed and the people's attitude is very relaxed at this point because, you know, they're not going to have a job soon. They might as well take it easy sort of thing. Although one person was still ended up working during his break. Unfortunately because of me, but, you know, he was working whilst having a Starbucks in his hand. So,
okay. At least they still got their drink.
Yeah. But I went in to get a 4K... God damn it! A 4K external hard drive for our laptop to store the data. Because I thought, you know, it wasn't that cheap. It was only like a 20% or 30% reduction. Which is strange for a store closing down. But... it was still like, you know, I know the Seagate ones are reliable, and I don't know, and the only other place I know I can trust really to get external hard drives would be something like Argos. Yeah. I would trust Staples, but they rarely have the stuff we need.
Yeah.
You know, but their staff are really good. Never going to PC World if we can.
Yeah, if we can avoid it, we won't because it's bad. I don't like it.
We're going to end up sponsored by PC World.
We can talk over this because otherwise we won't talk because this game's 90% cutscenes.
I thought Knights of Jura 2 had a lot of jiggle, but
that's the amateur hour compared to this.
I'm sorry, Koei Tecmo, you've been beat. You can't match this one company who makes nothing but these games.
You've been beat by Marvelous.
No, Marvelous are the publisher.
So who?
I think they're the publisher.
Honey Parade Games?
No, okay, it might be Marvelous.
Marvelous.
I thought Marvelous, they were the publisher. In any case, I went to Maplin, and we got I purchased the external hard drive. That was about £100. Yeah. But it's full kilobytes. Terabytes. That'll last a long while.
Yeah.
As we were, Mum grabbed it off the counter before I could even grab it. But as we were walking out the store, Mum was like, "Could you hold this for a second?" I hold it, and I'm like, "That's light." And he goes, "Yeah, check it." So as we were getting in the car, getting ready, I opened it up, just turned it upside down. The box is empty. I just spent £100 on it. So we went in, and they're like, "What do you mean the box is empty?" The book is empty. And so they went about. It's like, and the first guy was like, "Okay, I'll try to find your external hard drive." Looks through the system. Okay, it's not. None of them in the shelves. All the boxes on the shelves are empty. Looks through the computer systems. Okay, I know we've got one in storage. And this other guy had gone off to grab something else. And so the first guy gets up, goes off. We're waiting. Because both people are away. The manager who went to get his break time started working whilst holding a coffee in his hands.
Yeah.
First guy came back and goes, "I am so sorry, I just haven't been able to find it. I guess we'll have to give you a 2 terabyte and give you some money back on this sort of thing." We're talking, and then the third person came along and plopped it on the table, and he's like, "Where was that?" "Where I left it." And the thing is, he'd overheard our conversation and he knew where it was. So as he was going about looking for stuff, he picked up the external hard drive. And that was the first place the first guy went to look. But the third guy had already gone in to get the other people's stuff, so he'd already picked it up.
Amazing. Beyond all belief. I have no money.
Still no money?
No.
Well, should we change up what the other characters look like that we're apparently going to be going through the campaign with?
If it gives us the option. We'll see if it gives us the option. If it doesn't,
there's 3 characters. Well, 2 characters. We didn't bother changing anything with either.
Well, yeah, because I'm just going to play as her.
Yeah, but I'm assuming they'd be our allies.
Yeah. so, I mean, we can.
I mean, she's wearing a swimsuit. Why couldn't the others?
You see the hair colour change get
yeah, I like the bandage thing.
Yeah, it's incredibly dumb, but... Oh no, it's... Her choker looks dumb beyond all belief. Let's do that.
But yeah, so I almost ended up leaving with a... I don't think we need to save them, just cancel it. We didn't save the other one and
yeah,
it didn't change anything.
Saving it anyway.
Why is it always white?
This is a basic colour.
No, okay, it looks quite nice actually.
Basket.
Here's what I'm basically going to do, because I kind of like that whole mask thing going on, so I'm going to make sure that's kept. Actually, I wonder...
I've shut the dogs away for a bit, because...
Can I...
Stack multiple masks? I think it'll just...
Oh, it doesn't change.
They'll just layer into themselves.
No, it doesn't really change it with the... Let's see if these layer, or if they... Nope. Don't really do anything there.
I think the dogs are upset I just shut them away, but they wouldn't stop barking, so...
Makes sense.
That went through her head. So
As
is the
if
fan, actually. She is...
There we go, just throw some random things. There we go. At least two of them have matching hair colours.
Yeah, completely by accident. And bikini colours.
I was also completely by accident.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stop now.
But yeah, I almost ended up paying like £100 for a cardboard box.
Yeah, it's...
I'm glad that got us sorted out, so we got
impressive.
the 4 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah.
We need that for clearly all this footage, because you're going to play so much of it.
Well, at this rate, yeah, we're going to watch a lot of cutscenes.
The new Metal Gear Solid.
There's 10 levels, which don't take that long to complete.
In
each campaign, and each have cutscenes in between.
Oh gosh, with the new Metal Gear, the new Eternal Sonata, I think it might, like, as good as I've heard the gameplay is, I honestly think that it might be a step down.
What, from Metal Gear?
From, the Metal Gear here and Eternal Sonata.
Nah, clearly you're wrong. This is the next logical step.
I mean, Raiden as a DLC character would be interesting.
It would be interesting to see Raiden in a bikini.
Well, the thing is, like, the other games in this series have had male characters, which they do the same whole, their clothes get ripped apart thing with them. They treat them equally when they are introduced. But the DLC characters so far for this game are Ayane, Marie Rose, Hanoka, all from Dead or Alive, those three, and apparently Neptune from Hyperdimension Neptune's going to be a character. Nip, yep. So yeah, we're going to be signing, look, at long last, the campaign!
Yeah, we've done the tutorial. That was a while. There's what, 2 episodes of just tutorial? 1 episode of dress up?
Every single one of our episodes so far has been over 20 minutes long.
Amazing. Well, let's end it here then.
Cheers everyone!
Bye.